This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com.
Hello guys and girls, welcome to another edition of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it?
Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Check out that intro from Bats. Be sure to check out his channel. Also, if you want us to showcase your channel, check out the description below and look at the link going to another video that's showing the rules and regulations. Alright, let's get right to it. Today we got a 2005 Nissan Pathfinder. Customer's complaint is the check engine light is on. Now the tool I'm going to use is an Actron. You don't have to use that tool. There's a lot of tools out there as long as it gives you the code and the data stream. That's all you care about is those two right there. And I hear a lot of good things about the blue driver. So without hesitation, let's get our Actron hooked up or a code reader hooked up and find out what's going on. We'll be right back. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is locate the diagnostic connector, which is located under the dashboard to the right of the steering wheel. There it is right there. So let's get our connector and hook it up. Alright, I like to drape it over the steering wheel like that. It makes it a lot easier. Then let's put the key in the on position. Alright, now let's go over here and I'm going to go through it and I'm going to see what codes are in here. Be right back. Okay, I'm at to the point. Cable required. Global OE2. Press enter. Yeah, still on. Okay. Waiting for the car to communicate with the scanner to communicate with the computer so we can see what's going on. There's a little glare here, but I'm pretty sure you can see it, right? You can see that, right? Yeah, you got that. Again, I'm using the Actron. Use what's good for you guys. You don't have to use this. Okay, looks like we got two codes in ECM. Let's hit enter. Alright, we got a P0430 catalyst system efficiency below threshold bank 2. Like the peace sign 2. What else we got? Confirmed. Go down. Catalyst efficiency, same thing. Catalyst efficiency and battery current sensor. We also have a battery current sensor, but that's not triggering that light on. Just the others are. Alright, let me explain. Let me go out here. We're gonna go pause for a minute. I'm gonna set the camera up. What I'm gonna do is explain to you what this code means. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, P0430. Let me explain what that code is. You have your catalytic converter and you have two O2 sensors, one on each side. You want an upstream, you have a downstream. Now the upstream checks hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide, all the junk the engine gonna burn out. It checks that to see what the level is. The catalytic converter job is to burn all that up. Now the only way the computer's gonna know is that it's burnt it up is by the second O2 sensor. Now the second O2 sensor is gonna check hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide again. It's gonna check all, let's just put it down in layman terms, it's gonna check the junk. Alright, so the first one's checking it. Say if it's got a level of between 1 through 20, has about 17. The catalytic converter job, burn it up. The second O2 should be reading close to about 4 or 5. If both readings are the same, then the computer know the catalytic converter is not doing its job. And now, the things what causes a catalytic converter could go. You want to definitely check your vacuum leaks. Very important. Misfires. Last time you had any tune-ups. Overgapped spark plugs. Worn out wires. Could be sparking off to the side. And what I mean by that is, in order for an ignition system to run properly, you need about 30,000 volts. That's right. That's a lot of electricity going through the ignition system. If there's arc coming through the side of the wires, you're not going to get 30. You're going to get about 10. So you're going to get that unburned gas going down into the exhaust system and messing up that cat. All right. So what we're going to do is start this car up, put on a data stream so I can see what's going on with the computer seeing, and we can pretty much get an idea what's going on. All right. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Now, what we're gonna do now, like I said, you gotta have a scanner that can read a data stream. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go back and go to data stream. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is start the car up. And I wanna try to feel how it runs. See if I feel any kind of misfire or anything. You definitely want to check that, because the customer just told me both cats was changed in 2015. These cats should not be bad right now. So there's got to be a reason why that's happening. So let's go down here and view some data. Well, let me, oh, here it comes. About to say, dang, it's taking a long time. Pulling up some data stream. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Fuel system closed, good. Long-term fuel trim, 1 and 2. 2 is a little bit, but that's good. It should be about 0. But at least I know it's running pretty good. The system's not rich or running lean. That's pretty good. That's what my main thing I want to look at. Let's go to the other one. All 4 O2 sensors. You should have. Good. Short term, again, a little bit on the lean side. Okay. Now, as I'm feeling, I'm sitting here driving, I feel a little shake, a little bump. So that's. It's very small. It's probably gonna be more pronounced when I put it in drive. No, actually, I don't feel it. I feel it worse in park. Let's go back up here and check. Fuel trim again. Still not that bad. Alright, let me go talk to the customer and I'll be right back. Alright guys, just wanted to get some more information from the customer. He said the car runs really well. It just doesn't have the power that it used to have. I mean, very slight. You know what I'm gonna do here, just go over some basic stuff. Let's look at the air filter. That looks brand new. Alright, and what I'm going to do now is I want to check the spark plugs. I'm going to see if the spark plugs are worn out, just like I said, if over excessively gapped, which means that the tip of them could have been worn out and all. So I want to check that also. What we're going to do is we're going to pull off a coil over here, pull out a coil. We got a 10mm bolt. We're going to take that 10mm bolt out, unplug that coil, and pull that out. Alright, let me go get some tools, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, let's get that off. What we got here is a 10mm deep with a 9 1/4 inch or 9 1/2 inch No, this is actually 8.5 inch. 3/8 drive extension with my 3/8 drive ratchet. And you can use this to get all three over there. And what you want to do is go down here to this 10mm bolt. And there we go. Take that bolt out of there. And you're going to use the same process if you're changing the spark plugs on this. Alright, put your bolt to the side so you don't lose it. Now what you want to do is take the coil and you want to twist it left to right. And then pick it up. Twist it. And then pick it up. There we go. Now we're going to take it out of there. That's right, we don't have to unplug it. Now, if we had to unplug it, that's all we have to do is push that little tab in right there, push the top of it in, and pull that plug right off. And let's look at this coil. And when you look at the coils, you want to look for any kind of white marks. If you see any white spots on it, that coil was arcing out to the side. Alright, we don't, looks pretty clean. Now let's get to our spark plug down there. So what you want to do is get you a 5/8 or a 16mm deep socket or spark plug socket. I got me a 16mm 3/8 drive. I'm going to use my same ratchet and extension. And down there and loosen that up. Alright, let's loosen that up all the way. Now here's a little trick. If you're using a socket like I am, a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to take it out, the spark plug is going to stay down there. That's why I use a spark plug socket. Or what you can do is get you a magnet or a 3/8 drive, 3/8 hose. I got using the magnet. And that's not good because the magnet's not picking it up. So what I got to do is make sure that I do got that all the way out. Make sure that this is unscrewed all the way. There are spark plugs out there that are not magnetic. So, but this one is. Alright, so let's pull this to this, let's put this down to the side. And let's check this spark plug out. You can see the gap on it. That thing looks good. I mean, it's an NGK. Doesn't like it's been in there too long. Well, actually it does have a lot of corrosion on it. You see that? And you know what I'm gonna do? Huh. I don't like them little deposits up there. You know what? I'm gonna pull out another one. Pull out another one right next to it, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got both plugs out. Both of them, there's slight deposits on them. Let's see if we can get you a good look at them. Let's get them out of the shade. There we go. Alright, but what I did notice on these spark plugs, you turn them around. Now you see at the section right there where the socket goes on, you see how the little brown marks? Those are actually burn marks. That's right. That's actually an indication that the spark was not only going through the spark plug, but it was actually sparking off to the side, which can cause a misfire, which is probably what I'm feeling in park. Now, let's get a better look at inside these coils. Matter of fact, what we're gonna do here, let's set our camera right here. I'll show you what I'm gonna do here. Now, what I want to do here is take that plug right there, that little tab, squeeze down on it, and unplug it, just like that. All right. So what I want to do is come out here, and actually, you see a little. If you look around the tips, you can see a little white mark, a little white powder, like residue. See that white residue? That's the spark actually coming out, not going straight down to the spark plug, but seeping out through there and going to the bottom, and that will cause a misfire. And that's weird because, you know, this is not that brittle. So I guess over years it just wear out. These probably the original coils. So it's probably going to need, I would definitely, if you can get these little boots on the end, that'd be great. But if not, definitely going to recommend some coils here, because if not, that's going to continue to do that, and it's going to continue to burn out this cat. So let me go let the customer know, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, now we're going to put the spark plugs back in, and I'm going to show you a little trick of putting the spark plugs back in there, because you know the spark plugs are way down in there. Do not put your spark plugs up here and drop them down there, because if you do that, there's a good chance you're going to bend that tab up there, and this thing's going to have serious misfire. So what you do is get you about a 6-inch 3/8 drive hose, stick the spark plug onto it just like that, and that way you can lower it down there, turn it a few threads, and you definitely want to make sure you turn it a few threads by hand, so in that way you don't cross thread it, because if you cross thread it, you are done. These are aluminum heads, you can forget it. Alright, so we pull that out, we're going to put the next one in, tighten these up, and put the coils back. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, got everything back together. Let the customer know he's going to order all the parts, go online. Best way is get them online, because your local auto parts stores are kind of expensive. Alright, also that other code for the battery current sensor, in case you have one, it's right here. You follow your negative terminal, and right down here is this little sensor right here. It's not, now the code is in the vehicle, but it will not trigger the check engine light. So you definitely want to change that if you want. Alright, we'll be right back.
Alright, so today we had a 2005 Nissan Pathfinder with a 4.0 engine, and it has 153,000 miles, and a customer's complaint was it was check engine light on. So we had two codes in this case, the P0430 and P1550, and Timmy told you how to diagnose them.
That's right.
So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.